So we are out and about today. My husband and I just had breakfast at the little diner here in our town. I didn't rest too well last night due to the shoulder giving me problems. I had a great day yesterday, and so I thought, man, I'm going to be able to sleep in my own bed tonight, but it just didn't happen. Had a really rough night, was up most of the night, feeling pretty sleepy, pretty out of it today, but we're gonna go and try to have some fun. I don't get too many days off with my husband on the weekend, so we're gonna make the best of it. Hope you can join us. We're headed to pick up my Jeep. My Jeep's in the shop, giving me a little bit of a problem. I think it's the transmission. That particular Jeep model has problems with the transmission, and so we're going now to pick it up while we're waiting for a new transmission. I mean, it's not totally out yet, but it's heading that way. We are now on our way to Tulsa, Oklahoma, about 45 minutes west of here. My husband's in the post office mailing a package, but we are going to Mardell's in Tulsa. My husband is a minister, and he has a wedding that's coming up that he's going to officiate, and he misplaced his minister's wedding manual, and he needs that little book for the service. So we've moved several times and things get misplaced. We think we know where it is, but it's going to be more trouble to go through the boxes of books that's still in the closet than it is to go and just purchase a new one. So that's where we're headed. Okay, so we're getting a little food, and then we're going to go look for a spaceship. I'll tell you more about it. So Jerry was rushing me outside, and he wanted to get in and eat. But we are at Logan's Steakhouse, and we are on the quest to find a spaceship that crashed here in Oklahoma. So stay tuned. Our lunch. My hamburger was really good. I didn't eat the fries. I think I had one fry. Took the top of the bun off. All the good stuff came off of it. No, the meat was pretty good. Jerry had a steak. He was worried about the size of the steak because he was wanting a 10 ounce. They only had 6 ounce or 12. It went from 6 ounce to 12 ounce, but he didn't even finish his 6 ounce. Now we are on our way to find...
The steak was good though. I just ate all the salad, 3 rolls, the baked potato.
Yeah, he ate my rolls because I don't eat the bread either. But
so it wasn't the food, it was just, it turned out to be the right amount. And I'd only left a bite or two. It wasn't like I left a whole lot of steak.
So now we're 27 minutes away from the crashed spaceship here in Oklahoma.
Crashed spaceship. We talking Star Trek here?
Star Trek or Star Wars?
Star Trek.
It's Disney, and here you did that again with our driving.
You say spacecraft, I think Star Wars, I think Star Trek, I think Spock, I
I know
Darth
one thing.
Vader. I think all kinds
Okay,
of things.
I know one thing. You
What?
cannot be a cheap jabber
Why?
because you're all over the place when you're talking to the camera.
Well, that's the way I do other things too. I
That's
preach.
why you can't.
I move my hands. And I go
Anyway,
like
we'll
this.
see you at the spaceship. Okay, so here we are. I had been mistakenly calling it a spaceship, but it's actually a space capsule. Well, that's not entirely true. It's actually a cement mixer off the back of a cement mixing truck. Back in the late 1950s, there was an accident here, a cement mixer and another vehicle, and so the cement truck flipped over right here, late 1950s, and the cement dried so quickly that they weren't able to move it. So they were just going to bury it here. And instead of burying it here, which they never got around to doing, the locals, it became sort of a landmark to them. And in 2011, local artists who live somewhere around here, on their 5th wedding anniversary, they decided that they was going to turn it into an art piece. And as they were looking at it, they decided that it looked more like a space capsule. So they came out here on their anniversary in 2011 and turned it into what it is today, a space capsule that crashed here in rural Oklahoma. You can see that it says property of NASA. And you can see the cement that is still encased inside of it. This thing's not going anywhere. And as you can tell, it's out in the middle of nowhere. It's a beautiful day, but it is hot. It's like 96 degrees right now. My husband didn't get out of the truck. Now, one time it had rocket boosters on the back of it, but those are no longer there. So just an interesting piece of history from the late 1950s. When I look at old bridges and structures like this, I always think about their story. If they could talk, what could they tell me about days gone by? So this is the very reason that I like getting out and going on these back roads, because you never know what you're going to see. Old structures, old bridges like this, things from time past, capturing moments. Remember, you have but this one life to live, so go out and capture your moments.